From West Perry High School Gymnasium in Elliotsburg, Pennsylvania, we have West Perry Wrestling Senior Night for the Mustangs. And it's a huge non-conference matchup in District 3 as the West Perry Mustangs take on the Biglerville Canners in non-conference action tonight. Hello everyone watching on the West Perry Athletic Power YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Perry Athletics. Here for what is expected to be a very exciting matchup for West Perry Senior Night. A massive crowd on hand here tonight. On Thursday night, cold and raining all day today. Rain starting to taper off a little bit outside, but we are inside tonight as we are for the entire winter sports season. West Perry comes into this match with an overall record of 10 wins and 1 loss. That 1 loss counting in the hands of Bald Eagle Area High School in the championship matchup at Junior Duels tournament earlier this year. They are 4-0 in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division. Biglerville comes into this match with an overall record of 12 wins and 7 losses. They are 4-1 in the York Adams Interscholastic Athletic Association. Both teams coming off a blowout victory. West Perry last Thursday here at home, a very quick match, the quickest match in the history of West Perry Wrestling, as West Perry was perfect, 78-0 against Greencastle Antrim this past Thursday night. Biglerville is coming off a big win this past Tuesday, just 2 days ago. It was a 63-6 victory at home against Fairfield High School. And West Perry with a bunch of ranked wrestlers in the state in Class 2A. Thanks to our friends over at Keystone Caliber State Wrestling, their state rankings. Jackson Rush at 121 pounds is ranked 7th. Blaine Paholski is going to get the night start here at 133 pounds. He is currently ranked 10th in the state. We could see a ranked matchup at 139 pounds, just our second matchup tonight, as West Perry's Ty Morrison is currently ranked 18th in the state. And Biglerville's Davon Ponce is ranked number 24th in the state at 139 pounds. Could be a big matchup there at 139 pounds. At 145 pounds, West Perry's Tucker Seidel is ranked number 23rd. And 152 pounds, Nolan Sigler is the highest ranked wrestler in the West Perry team. He is ranked 6th at 152 pounds. The senior expecting a big match here tonight. 160 pounds, West Perry's Justice Huckenberry Folk, another senior, is currently ranked 7th in 160 pounds. And West Perry as a team is currently ranked number 13 in the state of Pennsylvania in Class 2A. Big matchup here in terms of playoff positions for both teams. Earlier today, the power rankings for District 3 2A have been updated as of 2:30 this afternoon. West Perry is currently ranked number 3 in the District 3 2A power rankings. In those same power rankings, Biglerville is ranked number 7. The top 2 teams ahead of West Perry are Berks Catholic at number 1 with a 13-0 record, and Bishop McDevitt is at number 2, which has a 5-0 record. Bishop McDevitt number 2, Berks Catholic number 1, West Perry number 3. Toba took a little bit of a dive. They were ranked number 2 earlier, but a tough loss earlier this week dropped them down to 5th place, and at 4th place right now is Northern Lebanon with a 10-1 record. Counting down to the wire here for both teams. Biglerville only has one more match after tonight. That will be exactly 1 week from tonight as they will hit the road for the final time, as they will travel to Hanover. And Hanover is in good shape for a playoff spot as well, as Hanover is currently ranked number 11 in the District 3 power rankings. And West Perry has 2 more matches after tonight. The next one is the big one that could determine the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division champion, as West Perry will host the Bowling Springs Bubblers on Saturday night at 6 o'clock. That is definitely a match you do not want to miss. They'll look to win the Mid-Penn Crown Division Championship 1 week from tonight on the road at Waynesboro. Right now, it's a good time for our West Prairie Athletic Party Trivia question. We usually do this in the middle of the match, but we're going to get the answer about 4 or 5 matches out into this match. So here's our trivia question already here for today. Biglerville has 4 individual state champions in the history of the wrestling program. Can you name all 4 of those state champions? Biglerville has 4 individual state champions in the history of the program. Can you name all 4 of those state champion canners? We'll have that answer for you coming up sometime within the match. I would say maybe like 4 or 5 matches in. These 2 teams went to the District 3 team championships a year ago. Biglerville was the number 8 seed. They beat the number 9 seed Upper Dauphin in the first round, but then lost 2 straight. First in the quarterfinals to the top seed Bowling Springs Bubblers. Then they lost to Northern Lebanon in the first consolation match. West Prairie was the number 5 seed a year ago in the District 3 tournament. They lost in the, first they had a win here at home against Brandywine Heights. And then they lost to Bowling Springs in the semifinals. And they later beat Northern Lebanon to finish in 3rd place and make it to the state championships a year ago at the Giant Center, where they finished in the top 8 of the state championships as a team. And so we are ready. We are ready, set to go. We have the lineups for you in just a moment. Actually, let's just go ahead and get rid of that right now. So first for Biglerville, 133 pounds. Looks like we're going to see Isaiah Sanchez. 139 pounds, we'll see Devin Ponce. 145 pounds, a bunch of wrestlers. Brody Conrad, Aiden Hoffman, Joey Ney, and Landon Whitmoyer. At 152 pounds, a few wrestlers there. Colby Fulton, Noah Fulton, Seth Lady, and Willem Lamy Schmitz. At 160 pounds, we'll see either Mason Bishop, or Sean Sneed, or Landon Taylor. 172 pounds, we'll see Jonathan, I hope I say this right, Jonathan Butimea Garcia. At 189 pounds, we'll see Levi Roberts. At 250 pounds, we'll see either Mason Kuiper or Mason Mensner. At 285 pounds, we'll see Jaden Jackson. 107 pounds, we'll see Kai Nelson. 114 pounds, we'll see either Brody Gardner or Kenny Cassell. And it looks like we might see a forfeit at 127 pounds for Biglerville, unless something changes. For West Prairie, we'll see Blaine Paholski get started here tonight. Blaine Paholski at 133 pounds. 139 pounds, we'll most likely see Tyler Morrison. 145 pounds, we'll see either Tanner Sigler or Tucker Seidel. 160 pounds, or 152 pounds, we'll see Carter Dace or Nolan Sigler. 160 pounds, Monty Morrison and Marshall Schreiber. Also Justice Huckleberry Book at 160. 189 pounds, we'll most likely see Clay Bowden. 250 pounds, we'll see Matthew Rhodes. 285 pounds, we'll most likely see Anthony D'Angelo Sr. 107 pounds, we'll see either Hayden Quaker or Ethan Ray. 114 pounds, Ashton Lay, the senior. 121 pounds, we'll probably see Ashton Lay. And 127 pounds, we'll see either Cooper Nace or Adam Yoder. So that is our rosters here for tonight. We have all the stats for you here. We'll pass those as the match rolls on. And we're going to take a quick break. During the intros during the entrance for West Prairie, due to copyright restrictions, we are not able to stream any pre-recorded versions of any kind of music. That includes the national anthem. And so we'll be right back in a couple minutes to get things started here. Senior night for the West Prairie wrestling team against the Biglerville Canners exclusively. Here we go. So I just got word that we're actually going to have 4 exhibition matches before the actual match begins. So we're going to get rid of 133-pound mark on your screen here. And here we go. So first of 4 exhibition matches. Get things started here. Exhibition matches, for those who don't know, these do not count towards the team score. They're just matches to get some athletes to spotlight here. And we are getting set, ready to go. Exhibition number 1 about to get underway.
We will start off with 4 exhibition bouts. First up, Landon Whitmire for Biglerville versus Matthew Taylor for West Perry.
So Matthew Taylor here for West Perry. So exhibition matches underway. I also just got word here that for every match here tonight, during the varsity match, we'll have entrance music for each West Perry wrestler. And so we'll have to mute the broadcast when that is happening. But we'll keep you informed. Just getting started here, first exhibition match. Matthew Taylor here for West Perry. We're up against Gabriel Suarez for Biglerville. And Taylor, very wisely, hanging on to the wrist here after a 2-point takedown. 2 officials here tonight, and that's how you know this is going to be a massive match here. Because if we have for any other match, if this was just a regular match, there would only be 1 official. But we saw this once last year against Cumberland Valley. We had 2 officials here. And big match such as this, we have 2 officials here tonight. Here's Taylor. Taylor with the help now, so he got the nice armbar locked in. He's trying to drive it, 5 seconds left to go. And Taylor hang on here, and time runs out. Any back points to this? I guess not. So 2-0 here for Matthew Taylor. So Matthew Taylor will start at the bottom referee's position. Again, if you're just tuning in, these are just exhibition matches. And a 2-point reversal there for Matthew Taylor makes it 4-0. This is a 145-pound matchup. 145-pound exhibition. Now, massive crowd here tonight. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time that Biglerville has traveled to West Perry. These 2 teams might have faced each other before at some point, never in the playoffs. But here we go, West Perry against Biglerville, first of 4 exhibitions here tonight. I'll never forget my senior night, 2012. I was not a starter, I was up at 285 pounds. And I was a backup for our team. We also had a varsity star who was a senior, so I had an exhibition here at home. It was against Northern, and it was a very tight matchup for me, but unfortunately I lost by 1 point at the very end by decision. It was also the first time I ever went the distance. Here is Taylor now. Matthew Taylor got to help Nelson locked in tight. And here comes the back points now. It's going to make it at least 7-0. Matthew Taylor does not get the fall here. And Taylor, officials looking close eye, and there's the win by fall. 3 minutes and 46 seconds, the time of the fall. Taylor with a big win to get things started here. Up next here, looks like we're going to have Marty Morrison here now in an exhibition. Second of 4. Big student section tonight. That's always awesome to see. Sorry.
Our second
Clock here.
exhibition bout at 160 pounds. Landon Taylor for Biglerville versus Marty Morrison for West Perry.
So this is Landon Taylor for Biglerville, Marty Morrison for West Perry. Morrison was a varsity starter at the beginning of the season. Her first win was against Waynesboro. And Marty Morrison already down behind 2-0 from Landon Taylor. 160-pound exhibition. Marty Morrison, first year in the varsity lineup. She has 3 wins under her belt this year. Landon Taylor is looking for his first win of the year. He is 0-4. Of course, those are regular season matches, not exhibitions. That was a nice cradle, or a nice tilt there for Taylor. So Taylor makes it 5-0. 3 back points. Marty Morrison did make history earlier this year. She became the first woman ever in the history of the program to get a win by fall. And not just a win by fall, but a win in general. It was the first time West Perry Wrestling had a girl wrestle. And in her first match, she shocked the world by pinning her opponent. Got to stop our game clock here, so we've got about 27 seconds left to go. So it's 19 on the bottom of your screen. Nice job for Taylor. Just to hang on. Landon Taylor in full control here, up 5-0. So you may have noticed that we're not keeping score at the bottom of your screen, and there's 2 reasons for that. One, there's the end of the first period. Landon Taylor with a 5-0 lead. So, first of all, these are exhibition matches, so these do not count towards the team score. And the score that you do see, the 2 zeros that you see on the bottom of your screen, those will represent the actual score for the team match. So we're not going to have new scores after every single match. We'll update those as we go along. So Landon Taylor stood his ball in referee's position. We noticed that his left shoulder is wrapped up very tightly. Don't know if that's a significant injury. And a stalling warning is called on Morrison. You cannot hang on to your opponent when you're staying up that long. And Landon Taylor gets out free after the stall warning and immediately goes for a 2-point takedown. Makes it 7-0 here. Again, just an exhibition match. These matches do not count towards the actual match. But it's still nice to see some of the younger wrestlers or non-starters to come up here under the lights here. The 4 spotlights above the mat. And now here is Taylor with a nice cradle here now on Morrison. And Taylor's got locked in tight. Morrison has less than a minute to hang on here, and Taylor just lets go. It's now 10-0. And Taylor decides to let Marty Morrison up. Makes it 10-1. And out of bounds. Nice firearm carry there for Landon Taylor. Landon Taylor makes it 12-1, up by 11. A couple near falls here could give him a tech fall victory late here in the second period. Taylor getting Morrison's head snapped down, looking for that half Nelson. 5 seconds left to go here. And, oh, Biglerville fans not very happy about Taylor laying Marty Morrison up. That's going to make it 12-2 heading into the third period. 2-minute periods. Of course, Marty Morrison decided to start on neutral position, down by 10. Morrison went for a shot, and now a sidearm here, and that is going to be a 2-point takedown again. Makes it 14-2, 12-point lead. One more 3-point near fall will do it here for Landon Taylor if he can get it. And there is the 5 count, and out of bounds, and only 2 points. Up by 14 now. And wise decision there for a Biglerville coach to say, hey, let Marty up, make it a 13-point lead. And one more takedown will get the tech fall, and there it is. There it is. That is the tech fall here. 4 minutes and 41 seconds. Time up for tech fall. And on to the third exhibition.
Also 160 pounds, Mason Bishop for Biglerville versus Marshall Schreiber for Westbury.
Marshall Schreiber here for Westbury, going up against Biglerville's Mason Bishop. Mason versus Marshall. Probably should have mentioned this earlier. I thought Westbury is going to be wearing the white singlets, Biglerville in the black. The Biglerville Canners. I never knew what Biglerville's mascot was, but until I found out last night that it was the Canners. I don't know if that has any reference to the big apple orchards. I guess somebody has to can those apples up. Biglerville, well known worldwide for their large apple orchards. They have a festival all about the forbidden fruit. That's one thing if I've never been able to go to, the Apple Festival that they have down there at Biglerville. Might want to check that out sometime. And here is Bishop now. Mason Bishop going for a 2-point takedown. And nice job here for Marshall Schreiber. And out of bounds. 49 seconds left to go. And ooh, hold on a minute. Except Marshall Schreiber is a little slow to get up. Athletic trainer comes out, and yeah, this is going to be an injury timeout here. That's by head coach Zach Kell. You can see in the white shirt with a green tie. Josh Schaefer now coming out, attending to Schreiber. Marshall Schreiber. Normally wrestles at 152 pounds, but he's wrestling at 160 tonight. For Marshall Schreiber, this is his first match of the year. And for Mason Bishop, this is only his second match of the year. He was 0 for 1. He lost earlier this year by a major decision. But a good matchup here for an exhibition match. Third of 4 exhibition matches here tonight. Before we actually get to the varsity match, one more match after this, and then we'll get down to business. Here in senior night, a packed house here tonight for West Prairie Wrestling against Biglerville. A lot of Biglerville fans making the long trip to be here tonight. Now, I remember so well that last year these two teams made it to the District 3 Championships. I was wondering if these two teams would ever face each other. And there's a 2-point takedown there for Bishop. Makes it 2-0 at the end of the first period. Last second takedown. Going flip. Schreiber to first and over. Like, this was really one match I wanted to see during the District 3 tournament a year ago, because I figured this would be a fairly evenly match. But, like, two teams, evenly matched teams against each other. And there is a 2-point reversal here for Bishop. Bishop makes it. Oh, I guess there was 2 backpoints at the end of it, so it's actually 6-0. I don't think that's right. It should be 4-0, I believe. But the scoreboard up here is saying 6 for Mason Bishop. But again, these are just exhibition matches, so not that really matters that much. But it's a good opportunity for both wrestlers here to see if they can find their way into the starting lineup in the future. Most exhibitions feature freshmen. That's the case for Mason Bishop. And Schreiber also a freshman here in his first match of the year. 1 minute to go here in the second period. Mason Bishop up by 6, apparently. Again, we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Here for what is expected to be a very close, very exciting matchup between the West Prairie Mustangs and the Biglerville Canners. Non-conference matchup. West Prairie in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division. Biglerville in the York Adams League, York Adams Interscholastic Athletic Association, Division 3. 16 seconds left to go here. Schreiber down 6-0 against Biglerville's Mason Bishop. Earlier today in the middle school matchup, Biglerville handed a tough loss to the West Prairie Mustangs. About 10 seconds here of the second period. And it's been all Mason Bishop so far. Bishop gets the half Nelson, and there's the win by fall. 3 minutes and 59 seconds. 1.6 seconds left to go. Schreiber's not happy. As he was a second away, literally, from getting past the first 2 periods. So 285-pound exhibition here. Jaden Jackson for Biglerville. Tense handshake right there. Jaden Jackson for Biglerville and Drew Reed for the Mustangs. Drew Reed very pumped up here. This is the first time we're seeing Drew Reed in action this season. Drew Reed, his first year, going up against Jaden Jackson. Jaden Jackson, he has 10 matches under his belt. He has 1 win out of those 10 bouts. Actually, I take that back. He has, he has 10 matches, but the 1 win was by a forfeit at 285 pounds earlier this season. And nice shot there for Jackson. Jackson hanging on to Reed's leg. Nice job for Drew Reed to sprawl out. But Jackson still hanging on to that single leg for dear life with 1 minute to go in the first period. 285-pound exhibition, the last exhibition before the varsity match starts. And Drew Reed, he's got the underhook. He kept leaning forward and get Jackson on his back. And oh my goodness, this looks like trouble here for Drew Reed, and it is. Jaden Jackson gets the 2-point takedown. 2 freshmen here at 285 pounds. And Jackson got the armbar locked in tight. All he has to do is drive forward here. Drew Reed now on his back. This is going to be very tough, but about 2 seconds. And that's going to give Jaden Jackson some back points. 3 of them, so 5-0. That's a decision for Jaden Jackson for Biglerville. And he defers it over to Westbury. And that's interesting. I mean, I'm surprised this doesn't happen more often at 285 pounds. Drew Reed has decided to be on top of referee's possession, down 5-0. And Drew Reed could not hang on. And, just running right into Reed is Jaden Jackson. Oh, my goodness. That almost looked like a football tackle waiting to happen. So it makes it the 1 point escape makes it 6-0 for Jackson. And a 2-point shot. Reed swallows out of it. And Reed trying to spin around, but Jackson does a nice job of hanging on to it. Now Reed got up a little too high and makes it easy for Jackson to grab that single leg. And now Jackson with the single leg is how it throw it. Oh, he might hang on too long as Drew Reed is sprawling, is going, spinning around, and Jackson hang on to that leg for dear life. There is no takedown yet because Jackson has that leg locked in, and now arms break free, and there's a 2-point takedown. No takedown yet. No takedown yet. There's the 2 points for Drew Reed. That makes it 6-2. Less than a minute to go here in the second period. And Reed was right on top. I could not hang out for long as Jackson goes right on top once again. A 2-point reversal. Bodies might be getting a little bit sweaty. That's why Reed slid off of Jackson. Makes it 8-2. And out of bounds. 30 seconds left to go in period number 2. Final exhibition of the night. Handshake wasn't necessary, but it's still good sportsmanship. So Reed trying to get up, unable to. Reed might be getting a little tired here, and now Jackson with the arm, with the help Nelson, and looking for the fall here. He's got 10 seconds to work with. Jaden Jackson trying to hang on. There it is. 7 seconds left to go on the actual scoreboard here. Time of fall, 3 minutes and 53 seconds. And now we get to business here. Let's play a wrestling match, and here we go. We're going to announce our starting lineups here. Well, Public Dress Announcer Brent Anderson to get things started here for the Varsity matchup. Let's play versus Biglerville.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Westbury High School for tonight's match as your Mustangs host the Biglerville Canners. Here are tonight's bout matchups. At 107 pounds, for Biglerville, Kai Nelson. For the Mustangs, Hayden Quaker. For Ethan Ray. At 114 pounds, for Biglerville, either Brody Gardner or Caden Kessel. For the Mustangs, Ashton Lay. At 121 pounds, Biglerville will forfeit to either Anacano, Hayden Fritz, or Jackson Rush for West Perry. At 127 pounds, Biglerville will forfeit to West Perry's either Lane Holtree or Adam Yoder. At 133 pounds, Biglerville will forfeit to West Perry's Blaine Kowalski. At 139 pounds, for Biglerville, Devin Ponce. For West Perry, Tyler Morrison. At 145 pounds, For Biglerville, Sean Sneed. For the Mustangs, Justice Hockenberry Volk. At 172 pounds, West Perry will forfeit to Biglerville's Jonathan Butamea Garcia. At 189 pounds for Biglerville, Levi Roberts. For the Mustangs, either Quade Bowden or Caden Slava. At 215 pounds for Biglerville, either Mason Kelper or Mason Menser. For the Mustangs, Matthew Rhodes. At 285 pounds, Biglerville will forfeit to West Perry's Anthony D'Angelo. Then coach for Biglerville is Ken Harris. Then coach for West Perry is Zachary Pell. Assisted by Chad Schaefer, Cody Ebersol, Bob Bowden, Bobby Manning. Tonight's assigned PIAA officials were Connor Yorkovich and Samuel McCollum.
So we are back here. We do apologize to everyone at home watching on the West Perry Athletic Park YouTube channel, but because of copyright restrictions on YouTube.com, we are unable to stream any pre-recorded versions of any music, including the national anthem. That's why we had to broadcast on mute during the national anthem, but we did show you the flag, so you can sing it yourself. That is not a West Perry rule, ladies and gentlemen. That is a YouTube.com rule. And per tradition, it's just on the coin flip. All the seniors for West Perry on the wrestling team coming out for the coin flip. So Anthony D'Angelo's got to get a forfeit. It's tough for one of the seniors. So here we go. About to get on our way here at 133 pounds. And Blaine Bohosky is actually got to get the forfeit here at 133 pounds. So here we go, 139 pounds.
At 139 pounds, Devin Ponce for Biglerville versus West Perry's Blaine Paholski.
So Blaine Paholski is actually going to wrestle here. I don't know who got that forfeit there at first, 133 pounds. But Blaine Paholski here going against Devin Ponce. Ponce is ranked number 24th in the state at this weight class, 139 pounds. Ponce for Biglerville is 19-5 overall. He has 10 wins by fall this season. Going up against Blaine Boholsky, returning state qualifier from a year ago, having a great year as well with 14 wins and 4 losses. A lot of media out here tonight. And we are excited for tonight's matchup. And we thank you everyone at home for tuning in on the West Perry Athletic Park YouTube channel. First match was showing the forfeit for West Perry. Us being a 6-0 lead. Now here we are at 139 pounds. And what is expected to be a big matchup here. Blaine Boholsky, by the way, used to wrestling at 133 pounds, but he is currently ranked 10th in the state in that weight class. And so we have a ranked matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. A big matchup to get things started here tonight. 2 ranked wrestlers at 139 pounds. Devin Ponce for Biglerville ranked 24th. And Blaine Boholsky ranked 10th in the state in Class 2A. Big matchup here to get things started here. Might be the match of the night, and we're just getting started. Blaine Boholsky is a junior this year. He has 7 wins by fall. All 4 of his losses were close ones here by decision. And this is definitely a big matchup here for Boholsky. Heading towards the final seconds of the first period already. Boholsky with the arm wizard. And 3.8 seconds left to go. No score. Out of bounds. Boholsky went for a 2-point takedown right away. And time runs out. And in the first, no score. And we'll go straight to the second period. Ponce going to the bottom of referee's position, weighing the toss. Boholsky able to keep Ponce down. See if Boholsky can hang on here on top. And Boholsky with the tilt in play and no good. He's got to go for a second attempt. He's got the Russian armbar locked in. He's getting tail, and he's getting back points. Blaine Boholsky is going to take the lead here. Not going to try to go for a fall here. This is all about back points here. And so Boholsky is going to roll back on top. And he's got 3 points locked in, unless if he hangs on here like he is now. So no score as of yet. Boholsky still with the half Nelson on. You gotta be careful with your hips being that high. Boholsky, if you let go of that, those ankles tied up on a waist like that you're in trouble. But Boholsky halfway already through the second period, and he's got 3 back points locked in, but he's definitely looking for a big win here tonight. Boholsky, a returning state qualifier. He went 0-2 in the state championships last year in the Giant Center, but he's looking for big things here this year, and he's only a junior. And there's the 3 back points locked in, and so Boholsky takes a 3-0 lead. With 30 seconds to go here in the second period. One thing we know already is that we're not going to get a perfect night like we did in the last match on Thursday night. 78-0. 78 points is the most you can give for any team in a single match. 13 bouts, 6 points each. 13 times 6 is 78. And so that's what West Perry did last week against Greencastle Antrim. And now Ponce, trouble here for Boholsky. And last second, 2. That is huge. A last second 2-point reversal for Ponce. Devin Ponce here for Biglerville. Unfortunately for Biglerville, or for Boholsky, he's going to be down referee's position. But Ponce says, no, I don't want to work my way on front on top. So we'll just go to neutral. That gives Boholsky a 1-point escape before the period starts. So 2-point lead for Boholsky makes it 4-2. And 2-point shot here for Ponce. This is trouble here for Boholsky here. If Ponce gets it, we have a tie matchup. And we have a stalemate. Biglerville team cannot believe it, saying, oh no, how is that a stalemate? I mean, we weren't moving. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the point. When both wrestlers are in action, but one has a shot in, but nobody moves, that is considered a stalemate. Very quickly, Ponce again with the 2-point attempt. And Ponce, that's on top, and he ties it up at 4-piece. 1 minute left to go here in third period. We are now tied at 4. Paholski trying to get out. He's got the double legs and out of bounds. No 2-point reversal for Paholski. Couple close calls here. Paholski trying to get the lead on it. Paholski is in a pretty good shape right now as long as Ponce doesn't do anything on top. And Ponce, interesting decision here, just lets Paholski up. And yep, it is neutral. So 5-4 for Blaine Paholski. And stalemate called here. One-point lead for Paholski. This is a good matchup here. 2 ranked wrestlers in the state of Pennsylvania. And double headlock here. You got to be careful. Paholski wisely hang on to that arm. Hang on to Devin's arm here. With 13 seconds left to go. And another stalemate is called. $12 seconds, 6 seconds left to go. Ponce need to hurry up. There's a stall warning called against Paholski right away. That is just a warning. If that's called a second time, we are tied at 5. And time will run out. Are you kidding me? But 0.1 seconds left. Paholski, all he has to do is hang on for a tenth of a second. And that is a big win for Blaine Paholski. 5-4 decision against the 24th ranked wrestler in 139 pounds. Paholski with a decision. So we are back here now. 145 pounds. So Ty Morrison here at 145 pounds. And time has stopped here. So headgear malfunction here. And I guess Ty Morrison actually had a wrong headgear on, so they got to switch it up here. Now, it's not the first time we saw a West Prairie wrestler mistaken for the wrong headgear this season, but it happens. Sometimes I just go out, like back in my day, I just went out without one, but the referee told me, no, you gotta wear one. It happens. 145 pounds here. Joey Ney for Biglerville. Joey Ney having an incredible junior year. 21 wins, 7 losses. And Ty Morrison for West Prairie, currently ranked 18th in the state at 139 pounds, wrestling 145 here tonight. And they going for a shot. Ty Morrison. Ty Morrison for the year is 24 wins and 5 losses, so 2 evenly matched wrestlers here at 145 pounds. This could be another big matchup here. 9-0 here for West Prairie through 2 matches. 1 minute to go here in the first period of 145 pounds. And there's a 2-point takedown for Ty Morrison. Ty Morrison with 24 wins, Joey Ney with 21 wins. These are two very well-matched wrestlers. Joey Ney, a junior. Ty Morrison is a sophomore this year. Been having an incredible sophomore year for the West Point Lessons. He had a good run last year as well, going to the regionals. Regional qualifier. Did not qualify for states, however. But Ty Morrison waiting to get there. And there's a strong tilt. Look how tight this tilt is when Ty Morrison has that one armbar. Now extends. Oh my goodness, that elbow looked like it was about ready to pop out. But were there any back points to that? I guess not. So 2-0 here for Ty Morrison after the first 2 minutes of the match. Ty Morrison was looking. Oh my goodness. Joey Ney had that arm extended out, like way extended. I'm surprised Joey Ney was able to get up from that. So start of second period. Morrison with the legs wrapped up. We'll have our answer to West Point Athletic Park trade question of the match coming up in just a few moments. But here is Ty Morrison looking for a big win. Ty Morrison has 10 wins by fall, and Joey Ney has 9 wins by fall this year. Again, these are two fairly evenly matched wrestlers. And there's 3 back points for Ty Morrison. Makes it 5-0. With 1 minute to go here in the second period. Our game clock is actually a couple of seconds behind, but nothing major. Still got the half Nelson locked in, and this could be more back points. And again, Ty Morrison hang on to that shoulder for dear life. Oh my goodness, and now Ty Morrison and Ney on his back. Ney able to roll over it. Roll back over, and Morrison still hang on for dear life. And 28 seconds left to go. There's 3 more back points. Makes it 8-0, so a major decision could be coming for Morrison. But Morrison is definitely looking for more team points. 10 seconds here of the second period. Massive crowd here tonight. And that's always exciting to see. End of 2 periods. Ty Morrison with an 8-0 lead. More headgear trouble here for Ty Morrison. West Prairie head coach Zach Kell gave the instructions like, hey, we might need another headgear here. And looks like that is what West Prairie might be getting ready for. They have another headgear in hand. Coach Schaefer, Coach Manning with the headgear ready. And now a balloon just popped. We heard a few balloons pop during the senior recognition ceremony earlier today. If you haven't catch that, you can on demand right now on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. So underway for third period, Morrison bomb and a stalwarting call on Ney. And Ney has no choice but to let go. It's a 9-0 lead now for Morrison. And shot and a nice brawl there for Ney. And Morrison just trying to roll around on his feet and get to the back and get a huge takedown. Nice, quick, single leg shot. That almost looked like a Penn State kind of shot. And, potentially dangerous was called. And never right off the whistle, Morrison with the shot. Got the single leg knocked in. I don't know what the potentially dangerous was. Right after a takedown. I could have given Morrison some more points. A nice head control here for Joey Ney for Biglerville. 45 seconds left to go. And they need to do something to get back into this match. Might have to go for a fall at this point. 36 seconds left to go. And the wrestles go out of bounds. 27 seconds left to go. Quick 2-point shot here for Ney. And Ney, right, and now both wrestlers with ankles locked in. This could be a stalemate kind. No, Ney actually lets go of Morrison's ankles, and so that's going to be a 2-point takedown. 11-0 here, and it looks like this is going to be a major decision victory. Coming up here, final second, and Ty Morrison with 11-0 major decision. So here we go now with 152 pounds.
At 152 pounds, Seth Lady for Biglerville versus Nolan Ziegler for West Perry.
This is a big matchup here. Seth Lady here for Biglerville. Nolan Ziegler very quickly with a 2-point takedown. Nolan Ziegler has been struggling as of late. He had a tough loss last week against Shippensburg's Dominic Frontino, and he was very upset after that match was over. And so, like, a lot of pressure has been put on one of the first senior we see here tonight, Nolan Ziegler. Nolan Ziegler is still having an incredible year. He had a state medal in his sophomore year 2 years ago. Did not qualify for the state championships a year ago, and so Nolan Ziegler is definitely trying to get back to that top stage at the Giant Center. And Nolan Ziegler has 20 wins so far this year. He's 20-4 overall. Going up against Seth Lady, who's also been having a very good season. 19-7 overall for Seth Lady. But Nolan Ziegler, the first senior tonight, getting it up top, 4-2, and very slow and careful takedown there for Ziegler. Ziegler is just looking to make quick work here at 152 pounds. Again, laying Lady up. Seth Lady for Biglerville. He is a senior, so two seniors going up against each other here. And there's again a 2-point takedown. Makes it 8-3 for Ziegler. Ziegler with a nice tilt, looking for back points. He's going to get them. Seth Lady could not break out of this. And there's 3 back points, gonna make it 11-3. 8-point lead here for Nolan Ziegler. 2 years ago, as a sophomore, he finished in 8th place in a COVID-impacted year for wrestling when there were super regionals for the east and the western part of the states. And only the top 4 in each of those super regionals qualified to go to the state championships at the Giant Center. And Nolan Ziegler, despite going over 0-2 at the Giant Center that year, he finished in 8th place in the state that year at 145 pounds. Now wrestling at 152. And Nolan Ziegler, he is related. He is a cousin of Brad Morrison. Brad Morrison at Lockhaven University, graduated last year. Brad Morrison, the PIW state finalist a year ago at 215 pounds. Now wrestling 197 pounds at Division I Lockhaven University. He's been doing some good things up there. My alma mater as well. That's where I went to school. Went to Lock Haven, class of 2016. And we're gonna have a stalemate here. 13-3 for Nolan Sigler. Team scores you can see on the bottom of your screen is and stoppage here. Nolan Sigler got ahead a little bit too early there on referee's position on top. So we'll do it again. Nolan Sigler, I guess he's not going for quick work here. Might use all of his energy very quickly. And we're only just halfway through the second period. That's one thing that's been struggling with Nolan Sigler this year. Despite having an incredible senior year, he tends to work so fast that eventually he runs out of breath and he cannot finish. But he wants to go for a tech fall every single time. So far, Nolan Sigler only has one technical fall victory this season. He has 9 wins by fall. And that will take us to the end of the second period. 13-3 for West Perry's Nolan Sigler. We're going to get back to the state championships. But right now it's all against Seth Lady. Oh, hold on a second. So Nolan Sigler on bottom for the first time in this match. This is where he can be dangerous here for Nolan Sigler, but he's able to reach back, get the Russian armbar, and make it 14-3. A takedown and a near fall. Good sealer for Nolan Sigler for his second technical fall victory of the year. And there is, oh my goodness, this looks like trouble. Seth Lady with the shot, and nice job. And Nolan Sigler getting a 2-point takedown. He's got to get pop points on this cradle here, outside cradle here, and this is got to wrap it up here for Nolan Sigler. Unless he goes, he's still going for that fall, and he won't be able to. He gets out of the way, and that is the time of the tech fall. 19-3 for Nolan Sigler. 4 minutes and 51 seconds. So here we go, 160 pounds. Sean Sneed for Biglerville against Carter Nace for the Mustangs. Carter Nace, so far, is 14-5 overall. He has 6 wins by fall. Going up against Sean Sneed. Sean Sneed for Biglerville. Not a starter at most point for Biglerville this season. But Sean Sneed has 4 wins and 4 losses this year. Sean Sneed, a junior for Biglerville. And Carter Nace, a senior for the Mustangs. Carter Nace has never qualified for a state championships. He is looking to do that this year. And he can do it because Carter Nace, older brother of Cooper Nace, and both Nace brothers are having a fantastic year. Carter 14-5, Cooper 13-6. Cooper has more wins by fault than Carter does, but Carter Nace here for West Prairie, already up 2-0 after that takedown. The last fall, or technical fall for Nolan Sigler on the senior night. The senior getting a tech fall in 4 minutes and 51 seconds. And now looking for the cradle here. And Carter Nace got the cradle locked in tight. Oh my goodness. It got plenty of time. Got 32 seconds to work with here. And now Mays on his gut. And there's the win by fall. So that fall was 1 minute 34 seconds. So 172 pounds. Justice Huckleberry Folk, another senior, already up 4-1 here. 2 quick takedowns. Going up against Jonathan Butimia Garcia. And a free start here for Hockenberry Folk. 24-0 here for the Mustangs. And laying up and not laying up after a free start. 172-pound matchup. We start this match at 133 pounds. Very quickly getting down to the wire here. And there's out of bounds. Justice Hockenberry Folk is 18-3 this season. He's been an incredible year. And for Butimia Garcia, having a decent year. He has 12 wins and 13 losses. And Hockenberry Folk, the senior, 2-time state qualifier for the Mustangs, looking to make it for a 3rd year in a row. 1 minute left to go in the first period. Team scoring, as you can see on the bottom of your screen, 24-0 for the Mustangs. 6-1 here for just Hockenberry Folk. Another tilt here. And I think he got the full count there. And yep, 3 more back points makes it 9-1. So a major decision already in place. And Folk, Hockenberry Folk, still hang on to that arm here. Just Hockenberry Folk, I mean, this is a huge matchup for both teams, especially when it comes to playoff positions, because West Prairie heading into today, like as of 2:30 this afternoon, West Prairie is currently ranked number 3 in the District 3 2A power rankings, only behind Berks Catholic and Bishop McDevitt. Biglerville is currently ranked 7th in those power rankings. And now another tilt here for Justice. You thought tonight's match was big. Wait till you see Saturday. If you don't have any plans, like I know the Eagles are facing the Giants in the divisional round in the NFL playoffs this Saturday, but if you can make it, come here on Saturday night at 6 o'clock for West Prairie Wrestling against the Bowling Springs Bubblers. That should be a very exciting matchup. That's the end of the first period. 12-1 here for Justice Hockenberry Folk for the Mustangs. For more quick work, up by 11. Quick reversal. That makes it 14-1. And that's going to get back points here. This is going to wrap up on back-to-back tech falls coming up here. Or excuse me, 2 tech falls in 3 matches. And did he get any back points? I don't think he did. So it's still a 13-point lead. 1 more near fall will give Justice Hockenberry Folk the tech fall here. And there's the 5 count. That's got to be a tech fall, and that will be it. Technical fall here, 17-1. Just talking about Folk the senior on senior night. So 189 pounds is underway here. Quade Bolden for the West Prairie Mustangs. He had one of the 2 wins that West Prairie needed to shut out Greencastle Antrim last Thursday night. Quade Bolden having a fantastic year, 17-8. And Levi Roberts here for Biglerville. Roberts is 17-10, so 2 more good wrestlers here. Levi Roberts, a senior. Quade Bolden, the sophomore. He is the son of one of the assistant coaches on the West Prairie bench there, Bob Bolden. Now there's a 2-point takedown for Quade. Bob Bolden, Mid-Penn Capital Division, Mid-Penn Conference actually, Coach of the Year in football. Bob Bolden, the head football coach here at West Prairie, also assistant coach for the wrestling team. Coach of the Year. I mean, there is nothing short of impressive about that. Like that is just as huge of an honor as you can get as the head coach for any football or any athletic sports team for that matter. And Bob Bolden, father of Quade Bolden, who is wrestling right now for the Mustangs. Quade Bolden is 17-8. He has 7 wins by fall. But I guess Levi Roberts makes it 2-1. Roberts able to get up. Levi Roberts, a senior, 17 wins, 13 of them by fall. And, whoa, wait a minute. And, unnecessary roughness is called on Quade Bolden. I don't know what was wrong with that. It looked like it was just about to get a snap down, but unnecessary roughness, and that's 1 point to Roberts. So that ties it up at 2 apiece, and we start all over in the final standings of the first period. I guess the rule is there that you cannot chop down the head multiple times like Quade Bolden just did. So that's probably the unnecessary roughness call. So after the first period, we are tied at 2. Quade Bolden, but he's not happy about that unnecessary roughness call. So Quade will just let Roberts up. That gives Roberts a 3-2 lead. So Levi Roberts for Biglerville has a good chance to get Biglerville, the Canners, on the board. And right now it's a good time for our answer to our West Prairie Athletic Park trivia question of the game. It involves Biglerville. Biglerville has 4 individual state champions in the history of the program. Can you name all 4 of those state champion Canners? So, as we all know, the last one was back just 2 years ago, 2021, at 145 pounds, Levi Haynes. He was the first one since 1999. When at 103 pounds, Shane Leggett won the state championship. Now we're having issues with our scoreboard here. So Shane Leggett won in 1999 at 103 pounds. At 1994, 29 years ago, Chris Marshall won in 125 pounds, and the first ever state champion for Biglerville was way back in 1985. Talking about going back to the future, huh? 1985 at 138 pounds when John Johnston became the first Biglerville wrestler to win a state championship. Good enough for one of those 4 champions. Shane Leggett became the 100th wrestler in history of District 3 to win the state championship. Big milestone championship for District 3. Shane Leggett back in 1999. Then 2021, Levi Haynes. Levi Haynes, a state champion at 145 pounds, 2021. Now a wrestler up at Penn State. Best wrestling school in the country. Levi Haynes having an incredible freshman year with the Nittany Lions. And good matchup here, and Levi Roberts with a 3-2 lead after the first 2 periods. 2 more minutes left to go. And Quade Bolden wisely going down in referee's position, looking to tie this match up. So here we go. Final period, Quade Bolden for West Prairie down 3-2. Craybone needs to get up. This could have been avoided. Roberts' lead could have been avoided if it wasn't for the unnecessary roughness call. And Bolden trying to get a reversal. He's got the single leg locked in. And Bolden switching over to the double leg. Good sprawl heel for Roberts. Roberts, hang on, and Craybone still got plenty of time. Got just over a minute to go in the third period. I switch on. Oh, Craybone had it, and then he lets go. One out of energy, I believe, and Craybone has got to be frustrated, showing that he is tired. And now Roberts is trying to hang on to that, trying to take advantage of Craybone being tired here. But all Craybone really needs to do is get up for 1 point. Don't go for anything fancy. Don't try to go for a 2-point reversal. And we have a tie matchup if Craybone can get up. Bolden now realizing he has that opportunity. He's got 37 seconds left to go. And he needs to get up down by 1 to tie this matchup. And now a stall warning called against Bolden. That's definitely not what you want. It's just a warning. And Craybone trying to get up right at the edge of the mat here. And trying to get away. Spin free. No good. Roberts able to hang on. This crowd roaring for Quaid. Craybone in final seconds here. He needs to get up. He needs to get up. That's all he has to do in final seconds here. Final seconds here. And there is the tie. Biglerville gets on the board. And Craybone thought he had a neutral. He thought this was over. And Craybone is like, no, I was up. But Levi Roberts able to gain the win. So Matt Rhodes, the senior for West Perry. Go up against Mason Kuiper here for Biglerville. Kuiper, now a starter here for Biglerville, but he gets the match here today. He has 3 wins and 4 losses. And the senior Matthew Rhodes. Matthew Rhodes 2 and 4, and there's a quick fall. Very quick fall for Mason Kuiper. Back-to-back wins for the Canners. So 29-9 is the team score right now after that quick 28-second fall for Mason Kuiper for Biglerville. And looks like we thought it was going to be a fourth, but now Anthony D'Angelo gets the quick takedown on a headlock here. And he's got lots of time left to go. 285-pound matchup for West Perry. Anthony D'Angelo, the senior, and he gets the win by fall. 36 seconds. The senior Anthony D'Angelo gets the win.
At 107 pounds, Kelly Nelson for Biglerville versus Ethan Ray for West Perry.
So 107 pounds for Biglerville. Kai Nelson going up against Ethan Ray. Ethan Ray for West Perry, a sophomore, 9 wins and 4 losses. Doesn't get a lot of playing time for wrestling. Go up against Kai Nelson. Kai Nelson having a fantastic freshman season. 15 wins and 9 losses for the freshman out of Biglerville. But now here is Ethan Ray. Last year, West Prairie didn't have a 106-pound wrestler. Now they do this year with Ethan Ray, younger brother of Adam Ray. Ray has graduated a couple years ago. And there's a 2-point takedown for Ethan. Very quickly, halfway through the first period, Ethan Ray with a 2-point takedown. Very quick inside cradle here for Ray. He's got locked in, leg up high in the air. And Ray's got time, got 45 seconds to go here. And he's got to look for back-to-back falls here for the Mustangs. And Ray hang on to it. Hang on to that outside cradle. Cradle here, 28 seconds left to go. Referee looking dangerously at Kai Nelson's shoulders. 2-0 lead here at 107 pounds. Looks like we only have 2 more matches after this one. West Prairie has won this matchup. West Prairie will have some momentum heading into Bowling Springs on Saturday night. And there's the end of the first period. 5-0 here for Ethan Ray. And so Biglerville defers it. Ethan Ray will be on top at 107 pounds. Even Ray up 5-0 here in the second. 35-9. West Prairie has already won this matchup. A non-conference matchup. Senior night victory for the Mustangs. The only senior to lose so far tonight for West Prairie was Matthew Rhodes at 215 pounds. Unfortunate night for him. But it's been a very great night here. Anthony D'Angelo getting a win. Nolan Segler getting a big-time win. Lane Boholski getting away, well, he ain't a senior. Ashton Lay getting the win. Escape there, 5-1 now. Justice getting a big-time win. Anthony D'Angelo getting a quick win at 285 pounds. And yeah, that's pretty much all the seniors. We've seen every senior so far here tonight. Actually, I take that back. Ashton Lay is he's a senior. He still has yet to come up here. Ethan Ray here for the Mustangs. Ethan Ray is a sophomore, 9 wins and 4 losses. And we got a stalemate call. (5-1) here for Ethan Ray for West Prairie. Okay, we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Very busy weekend here, and there's a 2-point takedown for Ray. Makes it 7-1. Now in the final 10 seconds of the second period. 7-1 the score for Ethan Ray. For Biglerville, this is going to go down as their 8th loss of the year. Non-conference matchup. And that's the end of the second period. Ethan Ray for West Prairie up by 6. 7-1. So 114 pounds and 127 pound matchups left to go. If you missed it earlier, you can catch the 2023 West Prairie Senior Recognition Ceremony right here on West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel on demand. Should be uploaded by now. If not, well, might have to wait a little bit. It will be up at some point today. I'm sure it's on there right now. But if you missed it earlier, you can catch it on demand. The West Prairie Athletic the West Prairie Wrestling Senior Night Senior Recognition Ceremony. Definitely a big win here for West Prairie in terms of playoff hopes. West Prairie currently ranked number 3 in the District 3 2A power rankings. Biglerville at number 7 right now in those same power rankings. And next time up for West Prairie, right here, Saturday night, 6 o'clock. West Prairie against Bowling Springs, with that matchup most likely to determine the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division Championship. West Prairie has never beaten the Bowling Springs Bubblers, nor have they ever won a division championship in the Mid-Penn Conference. They have a chance to do just that on Saturday. We have West Prairie girls basketball in action tomorrow night for Friday Night Hoops here at West Prairie High School. As West Prairie girls basketball looks to snap a 7-game losing streak, going up against a team that they beat last time for their last win against Gettysburg. That will be at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And was that a full Nelson call? Yes, it was. So that's a 1 point here for Ethan Ray. So it makes it 8-1. Later, it's only a 7-point lead, so if Ray can get up, that'll make it 8 points. And give Ethan Ray a major decision victory. Ethan Ray doesn't have a major decision victory so far this season, but it looks like he's not going to get his first one here tonight. 5 seconds winding down here, and Ethan Ray with an 8-1 decision victory.
Victor won 8-1 decision. West Prairie's Ethan Ray.
There we go, 114 pounds.
At 114 pounds, Brody Gardner for the Canners versus Ashton Lay for the Mustangs.
So here's our final senior tonight for West Prairie. Ashton Lay going up against Brody Gardner. Ashton Lay, so far this season, 8 wins and 6 losses in his senior year. Going up against Brody Gardner. Brody Gardner having an incredible senior year as well. So 2 seniors going up against each other. Brody Gardner has 20 wins and 5 losses. Out of those 20 wins, 11 of those wins for Gardner are by fall. And Gardner showing very quick work. One of the top ranked wrestlers in District 3. Not ranked in the state rankings, but Gardner getting a quick work with a 2-0 lead. 38-9 here, second to the last match of the night here. We still got 127 pounds left to go. We start this match at 133 pounds, which was a forfeit victory for somebody on the West Prairie wrestling team. We didn't know who it was. Oh, it was Adam Yoder. That's who it was. Okay, Adam Yoder got the forfeit victory to start the night here at 133 pounds. Blaine Pahosky wrestled next. Got a locked hands call, so that's got to be 1 point. Or, no, wait a minute. I think the official just gave the 1 point to the wrong wrestler. It's 3-0 now. I don't know what the call was there, but it's a 3-0 lead now for Brody Gardner. Brody Gardner is senior. State qualifier a year ago for Biglerville. Gardner looking to get back to those state playoffs. Biglerville only has one more match after tonight in the regular season, and that they'll be on the road at Hanover 1 week from tonight. The match will start at 7 o'clock. It's the season finale for Biglerville next week. And that's the end of the first period, 141 pounds. 3-0 lead for Biglerville's Brody Gardner. So Gartner decided to go neutral to start the second period. Ashton Lay is senior. Want to try 7 pounds. We're looking to see Cooper Nays perhaps in the last match of the night at 127 pounds. And there's a nice takedown, and now it got Lay on his back, at least for a moment. Makes it 5-0. No back points awarded. And now Gardner for Biglerville looking for a cradle. Lay not letting it happen. Now Gardner pulling the arm back. Again, massive crowd here, and again we thank everyone at home for tuning in. We wish you could be here. You might want to be here on Saturday. We need the biggest crowd of the year. We need a bigger crowd for Saturday than the one we have here tonight. Have to stop our clock here. Lay got the single leg and let go of it right away. 1 minute left to go here in the second period. Biglerville's Brody Gardner with a 5-0 lead. Asbury has won this matchup 38-9. Gotta be careful if you're Ashton Lay here. You do not want to get caught on a stall warning. I think that's what the officials are contemplating right now. And no stall warning. Instead, it's going to be a 2-point reversal for Ashton Lay. A bit of a surprise there. And now Lay on top in the final 16 seconds of the second period. See if Lay can do something on top for the first time. Lay taking a quick look at the time. And Lay will not get any back points and makes it 5-2 after 2 periods. Final period here at 114 pounds. Still 1 match left to go after this one. And Lay on ball, looking for another first one. Oh, we're going to have a locked hands call. And it's got to be 1 point. Locked hands called on Brody Gardner. It's going to make it 5-3. And now Gardner wisely letting Ashton Lay out for 1 more point. Makes it 5-4. So 5-4 here for Brody Gardner against West Praise Ashton Lay. Lay the senior. Both seniors here at 114 pounds. 90 seconds left to go here in third period. Ashton Lay, the senior, looking for a big come from behind victory after he was down 5-0. Heading towards the end of the second period, he was down 5-0. Now it makes it 5-4 after that locked hands and escape point. And good head battle here, and Gardner trying to reach for that single leg back. Ashton Lay, you do not want to give out a single leg, and he does here, and no choice but to go down, and that will really hurt the chances for Ashton Lay to get back into this match. An escape point followed by a takedown will tie the match up. It's now 7-4 for Brody Gardner. .30 seconds left to go. And Ashton Lay looking for a senior night victory, down by 3. Needs to get a big escape point first, or perhaps a reversal. And what is this now? And out of bounds. .2 seconds left to go. And a caution is called against Ashton Lay. Lay knows that he needs a quick escape followed by a takedown to tie this match up. Lay sprawling out. And still with the underhooks. Lay trying to get the 1-point escape. And time running out. And Biglerville's Brody Garner is going to get a 7-4 decision victory over Ashton Lay. So here we go. Final match. 104. Oh, this is actually Jackson Rush here. We almost forgot about Jackson Rush, returning state qualifier from a year ago, having an incredible season. Jackson Rush, 21 wins, 3 losses. This is actually 121 pounds. Oh, I guess I missed a weight class there. So 121 pounds. Yeah, so we still got one more match after this. My mistake there. So 121 pounds. And Jackson Rush making quick work, up 4-1. Caden Kessel here for Biglerville. Jackson Rush already up 4-1. Jackson Rush having an incredible year. Caden Kessel here. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Caden Kessel. So 11 wins and 16 losses here for Caden Kessel for Biglerville. And Jackson Rush. Oh, it looked like Kessel's shoulders was down, and man, the referee missed that. And 2 back points here. Makes it 9-1 already for Jackson Rush. And Rush going for the inside cradle. He's got it locked in tight. Got to roll over to the outside here for this cradle attempt. Jackson Rush. Incredible young man. He's only a sophomore. State qualifier a year ago as a freshman. And there's the win by fall for Jackson Rush. That's actually got to do it. So Adam Yoder actually finishes off the night with a forfeit, and that will do it. 50-12, West Prairie Mustangs with the big-time win here in a big-time matchup. And you just heard that from our power dress officer, Brent Anderson. Huge matchup here on Saturday night. West Prairie Wrestling going up against the Bowling Springs Bubblers in a huge matchup, the biggest match of the season by far on the West Prairie Wrestling schedule. West Prairie against Bowling Springs at 6 o'clock, and we wish you can be here. If you do, if you can make it, definitely come over here Saturday night at 6 o'clock. If not, we'll be broadcasting that match, of course, right here on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. Big time performances here tonight, but no bigger than for a West Prairie Athletic Park wrestler of the match, the senior at 285 pounds. Quick win by fall, 28 seconds. 28 seconds for Anthony D'Angelo at 285 pounds for senior night. He is our West Prairie wrestler of the match here tonight. West Prairie now improves to 11 wins and 1 loss overall. Their 1 loss going against Bald Eagle area in the championship match of the Junior Duels tournament back on January 6th and 7th. Biglerville now drops to 12-8 overall. Biglerville only has 1 more matchup in the regular season, looking to continue vying for a high playoff position in the District 3 team championships. Biglerville will be on the road next Thursday night at Hanover. Hanover is currently ranked number 11 in the District 3 2A power rankings, so another big matchup coming up for Biglerville next Thursday night at 7 o'clock. For West Prairie, 2 more matches, but taking 1 match at a time, and it's a big one coming up on Saturday night at 6 o'clock, right here at home against the Bowling Springs Bubblers. Do not miss it. Our next broadcast here on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel will be tomorrow night for West Prairie girls basketball. Tomorrow night, right here at home against the Gettysburg Warriors. West Prairie girls basketball looking to snap a 7-game losing streak. It's been a tough stretch for West Prairie girls basketball as of late. Their last win was against Gettysburg, and they'll be hosting the Warriors tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Do not miss it tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for Friday Night Hoops for West Prairie girls basketball. That's going to do it for us here at West Prairie High School. On behalf of our athletic director, Ryan Anderson, our public address announcer, Brent Anderson, our high school principal, Chris Ron, and all of us here at West Prairie High School, I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics, saying so long from West Prairie High School. This has been a presentation of West Prairie Wrestling Senior Night against the Biglerville Canners, exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. Your final score on this one, West Prairie wins it on Senior Night, 50-12. Good night, everybody.